Hey there everyone, it's Hillary of Creative Faith, and today I am going to be showing you guys how I am prepping for the 100 Days of Less Hustle, More Jesus devotion. And I asked over on my Instagram if you guys wanted to see, well, actually I didn't even ask. I had posted this and picture of this opening page, and people were asking me questions and asking for kind of a flip through of how I'm setting things up. And so I wanted to hop on here and share with you guys what I'm doing for 100 Days of Less Hustle, More Jesus. And this is the first time I am participating in one of the 100-day projects from Shauna Noel and Illustrated Faith. I don't know, I just really was thinking about this title of Less Hustle and More Jesus and wanting to really work on slowing down. That is kind of a life theme that God has put in my path, and it started all the way back in 2017. I wanted to show you guys this. This is my set called Take It Slow, and it's all about sloths. I love sloths. I studied abroad in Costa Rica, and so I just think sloths are so cute, and to me they are a really big symbol of rest and slowing down. And so I made a digital set in my shop called Take It Slow, which I will link in the description box below. And so this is my Happy Planner half sheets, and I have a lot of my digital kits in here that I'm working through. I actually have a process video on my channel for Oh Happy Day, which I'll link below too. But anyway, so just this theme of taking it slow, of less hustle in our lives, is something that I am really trying to work on. And so I was really excited to see this theme. I love the color scheme also. The other two color schemes of the first 200 Days books weren't like my favorites, but I love blues, and I will link this book down below. I think I saw it on Amazon, and so you guys can get it and jump in also. I took mine to Office Depot and got it coil bound. I was debating doing it, but I got my book kind of early May, and I have been reading it in bed, and it was really hard for me to open it and read it in bed, let alone like take notes in it. And so I'm really glad I got it coil bound. This is how a lot of, or kind of one of my devotions at Christmas, ABCs of Christmas, I had it coil bound. Like that's how I was selling it, and I just really like having the coil. So I got it coil bound, and then this is the opening page. And I used, this is a pocket from the Planner Society, and I'll link the Planner Society shop below. And I filled it with prayer request cards from Allie Scraps. These are those sets that coordinate, this is a set that coordinates with my devotion called Road Trip Time. And so I already had these cut, and I hadn't used them yet. So I stuck those in there, and I'll link those below. And then I love these Beloved Society dolls from Beth. She has an Etsy shop, and so I want to use a lot of these on my pages. So I kind of put that there as a way to hold some goodies. And then on this side, this is really cool. I just made this printable for my Etsy shop. It's actually a bullet journaling printable, and so I use it in my bullet journal each month to do my habit tracker. And this is 110% not my idea. My friend, her Instagram handle is Cody Doll Artist. I'll link her below. She posted this idea of using the calendars as a tracker for doing the days. And so I can go in, and after I do the first day on June 1st, color it in. Second day, color it in. And so I can keep track of the days that way. This is the set, and so it also comes with blank ones. So what you could do is print 4 of these and just put them in a row and color in or write in 1 through 100 and then color them in as you go. Or you could also do blank ones. I have a smaller one and then a bigger one also. in here, and you could have them like set them up in the calendar format, but like when it gets to July, start it at 31, 32, 33, 34, and handwrite them in, if you wanted to do it that way too. So lots of different ways to track. So definitely go pick up this set in my Etsy shop. I loved her idea of using it as a tracker. So I just glued them down and put the months in. And then I did a prayer. I have a set in my shop called Printable Prayer Phrases, and I plan on using a lot of those in this devotion. I think prayer journaling is really important. I love doing it. And so I used the printable prayer phrases, which I'll link below, and wrote a prayer just asking God to draw me closer to Him through these 100 days. And then on this page, this is where it says like to, from, and date. So like if you were gifting this book to someone, you would fill that in. But obviously it's a gift to myself. So what I did was I covered the to and the date, and I just put from. So I have the starting date of June 1st, and then to, and then when I end, I'll put the ending date here. And then I am just prepping my pages. This is what I did for Lent 2019. I prepped my pages, and I have a YouTube video going through all of that, which I'll link below. And that made the 40 days like really doable because I had a base already. And so what I did was I prepped pages 1 through 25. I didn't want to prep all 100 before it started. So I prepped pages 1 through 25, and on each of the days I'm going to have less and more. So that is kind of what I did, is I went through and put less and more on almost all the pages 1 through 25. And then I also did some watercolors. On this page I used the sloth and this Take It Slow from my set, and I think it looks so cute. The sloth is leaning on prayer. And so then I've already read through the devotion content for pages 1 through 14, but I didn't journal anything yet. So I was doing this, I was reading through them at night and curled up in bed, and so this is kind of cool because now I have a base already, so I can do journaling in bed at night. So definitely go pick up the Take It Slow set. It has a lot of awesome things that will match really well with this. And so then here I'm using 2 of my favorite alphabet stamps are from Sweet and Sassy Stamps. And so this is the typewriter blocks, and then this is the Rebecca script alpha. And so you'll see these a lot in the pages. I just added some washi tape. Here, the Peony printable came from my Seasons of Prayer spring set, which I'll link below, and then I just used some alphas from By the Well for God. This one, I added some really pretty metallic watercolors, and this hanging cactus is also from the same set as that, the Seasons of Prayer spring, and it's talking about, loving hard people to love, so I'm going to do more loving the prickly people with the cactus. I had some washi tape, and I was over at my friend Marcy's house the other day doing Bible journaling, and she had this cool stamp, so you'll see that sprinkled throughout. Beautiful. I really like this stamp from Marcy. Loved. And so when I was at Marcy's house, I had read day 9 that day, and so I actually went through and completed day 9. I added some gold foiling on the page, washi tape. This Less and More is Marcy's stamp set, which I think is really pretty, and did some journaling. So I loved this devotion. Every single time I read it, I just feel like God's speaking directly to me through the verses and the devotion content about slowing down. This is the Joy Journey stamp set. More alphas. This I did some more metallic watercolors. And this chandelier to represent darkness to light. This is some more metallic watercolors, and I added one of the Beloved Society girls and some more washi tape. So this is really setting me up for success for working through the 100 days. This stamp set I am thankful for came from the Paper Source. And then Oh Happy Day, this came from my set Oh Happy Day, which I'll link below in my Etsy shop, another printable. And I just printed it on sticker paper, and I'll link my favorite sticker paper down below too, so you guys can get it on Amazon. And I love this. I put the little sloth and some more flowers. Another one of the peonies. So that is kind of pages 1 through 25 are prepped and ready to go. And I also, what I did was I took, this is a really awesome pouch from the Dollar Tree actually. So definitely go check out Dollar Tree. These are my favorite pouches. I got the green one, and then I went back and got this pink one. They're awesome because they're plastic. So like earlier today, I literally laid this in my ink, my black ink, so then I could just wipe it off, which is nice. So I have elements. These are more elements from my Take It Slow kit. Why Am I in Such a Rush? More sloths. I printed out a bunch of the peonies from Seasons of Prayer Spring. And so I have a lot of elements from that. And then this one and this one came from my 40 Days of Prayer Journaling printable, and I thought these two phrases were perfect for using in here. I have a lot of the Beloved Society printables. This is an old illustrated faith set. So it was a really cool opportunity. I just went through my stash and pulled out a bunch of printables that I hadn't used yet. So that's kind of what I've got. A bunch of printables ready to go. And I found when they're already cut out, I'm way more likely to use them. So I will kind of like batch fussy cut. And then I have these little alphas from By the Well for God. They're my favorite alphabet stickers. And they fit so nicely in the pouch. So I'll be using a lot of those. And then I also pulled out some sticker books. I keep sticker books on the side of my bed, which might sound funny, but I love using them in my Bible. A lot of the time I will be doing my studying in my bed. So that is where I keep a lot of my supplies. So anyways, I am super excited to work on taking it slow, slowing down through the 100 days of summer and trying to just pause. It's going to be a really crazy summer with my work schedule at church, but that is also the time, those are the times when we really need to take it slow and have less hustle and more Jesus in our lives. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you guys never miss out on Creative Faith videos. And let me know in the comments below, are you going to be participating in 100 Days of Less Hustle, More Jesus? I would love to know, and we can cheer each other on together. So until the next video, bye everyone!